Thank you very much. And now let me introduce a wonderful champion and someone who has been before our committees in the past. We're going to hear from Queen Quet, the chiefess of the GullahGeechee Nation in the South Carolina Low Country. Queen Quet is a professor, an artist, an environmental justice advocate. She testified, like I said, on our February 2019 Oceans and Climate Change hearing and was truly inspirational. Queen Quet, thank you for joining us, and the time is yours.
Away in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God quite trouble the water. We're so glad for dealing with Hunter one more again, Chairman and Chairman, and all these your leaders. For this your great day, on this your shoreline. I, the Queen Quet, I did right here in the GullahGeechee Nation. For the island, well, Hunter might get about called Santana Island. So I did right here in the Atlantic Ocean. So who better to talk about the ocean than somebody that actually lives in it? I am a native of the Sea Islands. They go from Jacksonville, North Carolina to Jacksonville, Florida. And then the GullahGeechee Nation expands inward to the St. Johns River, encompassing all of these sea islands. And so, of course, when we hear the word ocean, it's as if you're calling our name, Mr. Chairman, and our leaders here, because this is all we know. As we say in our language, the water to bring we, the water going to take we back. So I am so pleased that it is the waters of our ocean that brought me back to you all, to working up the hill, coming from a place called the Low Country. And so it is great to go higher, and this time, not just higher with the sea levels rising, but higher in our perspectives about what we can do to blue this conversation and to green the world again so that we can continue cultural heritage in these coastal communities like mine that still exist here, literally in our ocean. And yes, the ocean is the solution. So I was very happy to be able to look more closely at what we're here to unveil to everyone to look at today, the Ocean-Based Climate Solutions Act. Because for me, why I'm supporting it, why I'm pushing my community to support it, is because every letter in ocean is addressed in this act. Ocean protection, climate action, enhancing coordination of federal research, achievement of the UN Sustainable Development Goal number 14, and nature-based solutions. As someone who has gone before the United Nations and even been flown to Korea to be part of the ocean actions planning around the world and to present on this UN SDG, we have our own action plan for the GullahGeechee Nation, and this new bill fits directly into it. And so we want to get in the same boat with all of you and continue to row to a more healed shoreline that sits within our ocean. Because if we take care of Mother Earth will continue to take care of us, and she will continue to flow her energies through these waters and heal us. We consist primarily of water. So once again, when you call the name of a body of water, you should be thinking about your own name too, because we're one and the same. As we say here, the water to bring we, the water going to take we back, but also that water is our bloodline and the land is our family. So I'm so happy that this is how this particular bill is treating us, that all of us are family, just like those creatures in our waters, and that the more that we take care of it, the more they'll sustain us. So thank you for this year, and I'm so glad that you all put in this leadership team's work to make this day come about. Thank you for having me, and thank you for joining me right here on We Sure You're in the GullahGeechee Nation.
Thank you for your comments. Simply put, a healthy ocean can help us fight the climate crisis. Our ocean has absorbed over 1/3 of our carbon emissions and 90% of the excess heat we've generated. And for that, we face consequences. Ocean acidification, sea level rise, shifting fish stocks, and coral reef die-offs. The ocean and atmosphere are closely connected, which is good news for us. Scientists have found that 21% of the carbon equation can be solved through the ocean. 1/5 of the climate equation can be solved from the ocean, but climate proposals have ignored the ocean for far too long. That's why we've written the Ocean-Based Climate Solutions Act, a bill that provides a roadmap for ocean and coastal climate resilience and responsibly uses them to curb greenhouse gases. We continue to expect and welcome feedback on this legislation, and we look forward to improving it for the next Congress. The bill develops a plan to protect 30% of our oceans by 2030, prepares our fisheries for climate change, improves coastal zone management, strengthens marine mammal conservation, and confronts ocean acidification and harmful algal blooms. It improves coastal resilience and specifically promotes resilience and environmental justice for U.S. territory, indigenous people, and communities of color. Crucially, the Ocean-Based Climate Solution Act captures and reduces carbon dioxide by creating a pathway forward for renewable offshore energy and enhances natural carbon capture and storage in ocean ecosystems like seagrass beds, kelp forests, mangroves, and a concept known as blue carbon. The way I look at it, we are in a reciprocal relationship with nature. You reap what you sow. Greedy polluters have harmed our planet for decades. Now we're all facing those consequences. But with solutions like this legislation and other proposals to confront climate change, we can and will do better. The Ocean-Based Solutions Act is what is needed to combat the climate crisis.